So what's up, everybody? I'm back. This is part 2, Wrestlers We Barely Knew. I got cut off because I didn't know that I could only record 57 minutes. God, I've talked a lot in part 1. Wrestlers We Barely Knew. I ended part 1 with the Truth Commission. Again, not a good faction. Wrestlers we barely knew, the Truth Commission, except for Kurgan right there. Bull Buchanan, he became Bull Buchanan. But seriously, the Truth Commission, we barely knew you, and no fans cared about the gimmick. It didn't get over. Wrestlers we barely knew. Yeah, we knew him when he's part of the Headbangers. They were a good tag team, but not this gimmick. It was shit. Wrestlers we barely knew. Him as Mosh is Beaver Cleavage. God, it was shit. Wrestlers we barely knew. Beaver Cleavage. Final, or I think the final one. Maybe not. The almost final one. Or coming up. Final 3. Yeah, final 3. And then mentions. God, longtime fans, this guy was around in 1996, maybe 97. He was around, I get. He still did one appearance in ECW in 1998. This guy I never saw wrestle in the WWF. Maybe he's on Superstars. I don't remember him ever on Raw or Superstars, but I didn't watch every single episode in 96, so I don't know. He could have been. I just saw him in ECW in 1998, and Taz destroyed him. Put him through a table, choked him out. That was good. He was sent to ECW, this guy, I guess, to get better and work there. But yeah, anybody remember this guy? You had to be alive in 96. Brockus, a stupid bodybuilder. Vince must have thought he could make him a huge star because he was a bodybuilder. Brockus. Remember him? He was shit. He sucked. He was so bad. He sucked at wrestling. He was just a bodybuilder out of bodybuilding. According to this article, Brockus, absolutely, it was on steroids, had a ridiculous bodybuilder body. Look at the guy's, how he's built. That's steroids. I don't care if bodybuilders or wrestlers do steroids, but that's abusing them. How he looked. That's abusing steroids. So anyways, he was limited in the ring. No shit. He couldn't do anything. I saw his match against Taz. All he did was hit one power bomb. That's all he could do is a power bomb. Brockus was shit. All he could do was one power bomb. And I've only seen him wrestle once in ECW. Never saw his WWF work. He only wrestled on 4. Brockus was only on 4 televised matches in the WWF. And he lost in the Brawl for All tournament. I don't remember him in the Brawl for All, but he was in there. Another wrestler we barely knew. This gimmick was dead on arrival. It was so bad. I don't think it was meant to be long term. It was horrible. I just watched Brutus Beefcake talk about it. He said the gimmick was for him to get ready to return to the ring in 93 and to feel comfortable in the ring to see if he could return from his accident. Fur Face. Wrestlers we barely knew. Fur Face. Look at WWE's Vault. WWE's YouTube Vault channel. It's called WWE Vault. I've watched it a lot. It's awesome. It's like Hidden Gems that the WWE Network had, but it's a YouTube channel. WWE Vault put out every fur face appearance that they could find, and the gimmick was absolute shit. That's what he looked like. Let me go back. It's a bad